Crappy, take us on over to the game, please. We've got GMs waiting for me. Oh, jeez. Yeah, Crappy, come on. No potatoes. No hot potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, go away, potato. I don't like potatoes. I put on too many pounds potatoes. Sharfers, thank you for resubscribing. And thank you, everybody, for being here, as well as our GM, who kindly did not click the shield. Our dear friend Kusogrand8, come on in. Potato is good, but potato. Eat up a potato.
Hi, bro.
Hi, how you doing? I'm just jamming.
I'm doing okay. I was bullied by these competitors.
No. What did they do to you?
They vetoed me 4 times.
How dare you, competitors? So here's the deal. When we try to give out a game to the competitors, because this is a blind racing tournament, if any of the players have played or seen a significant portion of the game, they can't do it. Duh, they've already played the game, so we have to choose a new one. And occasionally they veto a lot. Oh my gosh, closed captioner. Okay, captions. Sorry, I got a message saying I need to turn on the captions. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so you got super vetoed. Does that mean that you gave out a nuke?
Not really. I still like being nice to people.
Wow. Okay, you're like, ooh, my cruelty is still love.
Yeah. Hey, my logo saying is share the love. I love video games and all. Even if it's a bad game, I love them. But so today we have Tarzan, Lord of the Jungle for the Game Boy.
Lord of the Jungle, look at them muscles. Look at that.
Look at that lovely box art.
I was gonna say, look at that tan, but I think that's less tan, more burn. Like, holy
That looks
crap.
like you've been in the sun way too long and you're turning into leather.
You know, have you ever gotten like a really, really bad sunburn? Like, you can't lay down for like multiple. You don't?
No, I tan. Every time I'm out in the sun, I tan. I don't burn.
Okay, it depends on the part of my body. Some of me will tan, especially if I've gotten a lot of suntans there before. But one time I went to the lake and my back was like, oh, hey, you're dead now. Do you like that? And I'm like, no. Yeah, oh, it was so incredibly bad. I just had to deal with, like, whenever I tried to sleep, laying down, and the pain of the sunburn was so much. But, you know, I haven't had that happen every time. And there's something called sunscreen for a reason. So I learned my lesson, which was don't go to the lake unless you have sunscreen. And if they do have sunscreen, then you should put it on, because if you don't, you're gonna suffer for eternity like I did.
65 people are following this game on Twitch.
65 people have taste.
I don't know about that.
Well, I didn't say good taste. They just have taste. Oh my gosh. Not only that, but we're jamming out to Savage. You know, Kusogrand8, I'm really happy to be here. It's been a very off week for me. You know, I got news that my GDQ show is never returning and is permanently retired. And that's, and unfortunately, they don't want me to do anything else. So, yeah, that chapter in my streaming career is done. I am donezo with that. But because of that, I can do a little bit more focusing on Kusogrand8, and we're throwing around some ideas to potentially do something similar on this channel here. Honestly, I do, like, as time goes on, I'll probably see if people here have some ideas that they might want to do as well. Like, you know, we're a community. We're here for fun. We're here for video games. And I, honestly, whenever I get the excuse to make people play a video game that they've never done before, that's really what makes me happy. It's so much fun.
I like seeing competitors suffer with bad games.
Well, I mean that too. And honestly, like, my main shtick is bad video games, and I'll probably continue focusing on that from here on out, because that's my life. That's what I do. I do the bad. Listen,
don't worry, we'll have to give you bad games too. Do you still do the 2-year thing?
What 2-year thing?
Subscribe for 2 years and they pick a game for you.
I haven't done that in a while, just because I've been busy with a variety of things, but since, I do have a larger opening in my schedule, now that I know for sure I'm not doing the show in the future, it's going to be a lot easier to do things like that.
Ooh, yay.
Yeah. So I don't want to promise anything at this point, okay? No promises. Because as soon as I promise, I'm going to start feeling like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Yeah, it's welcome to Brains Are Dumb, the day. Brains are dumb, as it turns out. Yeah. Try to talk to a brain. What does it do? It says, shut up. I'm dumb.
I hope you all enjoy the face. It's such a good face.
It's a face, all right. Tarzan.
It was called Johnny Bravo.
The Johnny Bravo face. Wait. Like, actually Johnny Bravo?
The competitors and stuff compared it to.
I mean, I think that's a fair comparison, yeah. Ooh, this has all the music. I can hear it. I like this music. I don't know what's happening with it, but I like it.
Oh, it's got some sounds.
Yeah.
It's not bad music, it's just I don't know how to put it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and check with the competitors to see how they feel, if they are ready to rock and roll, because I personally am. I know nothing about this game. I'll tell you right now. But look, we've got Fahrenheit, Silver Moon, Thistle Dew Workshop. Oh, that sounds tasty. I want to eat it. And Withheld. I don't know why I want to eat a Thistle Dew Workshop. I just feel like you can actually cook thistle. I'm not sure which part.
Eat the whole workshop.
I'm gonna eat your workshop, okay? Apologies about that.
Oh man, I'm excited for this. Because while it's a fun game, it's not that good.
Yeah, but as we have established many times, it doesn't have to be good to be fun. And I'm really excited to see the chaos here.
I do want to point this out because I don't know if it's going to pop up on their screens. Just in case, they are allowed to save state at the start of each level, just in case they encounter like 1 in 100 bug that Okami found. And for some reason, the vines just randomly started stopping for Okami. So we
okay.
allowed the players only to use those save states. I made sure to specifically say that they're only allowed to use them if that bug happens.
Well, we're doing the countdown, so what would be some good emotes to spam?
Tarzan,
happy
gorillas,
faces, anything
hunters,
smiling.
Really good faces.
Oh, muscles. Yeah, that's good too. Muscles, bananas, very good faces. And as soon as I see movement, there we go. Of course, Silver Moon is taking a little time to give us the lore, and I always appreciate that. And what is this nightmare? Okay.
So what the goal of this is, down on the bottoms you can see herbs with the number next to them. That's how many they need to collect for this stage. It's a collectathon.
No, I hate collectathons. You know this.
Yeah. But it's not just suffering for the players, though.
Wow. Okay. Actually, like, here's the deal. My biggest complaint when it comes to a workshop. No, why am I still thinking about eating that workshop? When it comes to a collectathon, my least favorite thing about them is when everything looks samey and you get very confused about where you are. If there is good level design, I think collectathons can be very effective. And like Yoho Yoho, I absolutely loved as a collectathon. I feel like that is one that did things right, despite the whole stage feeling very mazy. I have a feeling this might not do it as well as a freaking yogurt company, so we'll find out.
Oh, Farron got hit by it. I was so hoping for it.
The death pit?
Yeah, it's a ladder that just drops you straight into a pit.
Oh.
That ladder is where Withheld is right now.
Okay, Withheld. There we go, Withheld too. So everybody, this is now Super Pitfall. Yeah, let me just say, everybody dies to that pit in Super Pitfall, and there's nothing you're gonna do. You're just gonna go climb down the maze and die.
I'm so glad that people are getting hit by that. Also, I did notice Silver Moon has already figured out how to change weapons.
Ooh, okay.
So you can get different weapons. They drop off of enemies. So you get like bow and arrows, spears. Even Tarzan gets a gun in this game.
How much information did you tell? Well, okay, I mean, Tarzan in the Disney movie could have stolen Clayton's gun anyway. Like, there are guns.
I did not tell the players literally anything. I told them their goal is to collect the items for the level.
So everything else they're figuring out. Ooh, there are certain cases where I do think that it's important and maybe essential to give information out, but occasionally it's fun to approach it like the grandmother's basement experience. That's what I call it. You go to your grandma's basement, she's got a TV there and a game console. You just pull out whatever game you have. Turns out this time we have a Game Boy and Tarzan. Slap it in, play it. Let's see how it goes. And that's what the players are doing right now, just trying to see what the crap this game is all about.
So it looks like Thistledew is working out how vines are working, but not fully. The way you actually have to climb the vines, it's Wind Waker style. If you've ever used the grappling hook in that, you got to bring it to a stop, and then you can climb up them.
What?
And I think it's going to take our players a little bit to realize.
Yeah, I think so. But luckily, our referees don't have to worry about that. Huh?
Already, Thistledew proved me wrong.
Yeah. I mean, that's good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't mean that somebody else isn't going to struggle with it, but you know, that's how streams go. It can sometimes be like a little bit unexpected how things work. Wait.
So the health bar is your fruit on the right-hand side, on the bottom.
What?
Yeah, that little apple-looking thing. That's your health.
That's an apple?
I don't know, honestly.
Okay, like it kind of looks like a peach on Fahrenheit's, and like, or a heart, like a real heart, not like a fancy like Ace of Hearts heart. No, like an actual human heart. Maybe
on Thistledew's, it looks like a eaten apple to me.
You're probably right. I'm gonna say you're right on that one, but oh my gosh. Okay, thank goodness there's no fall damage so far.
No. This game's actually pretty nice in things. Your timer, when you die, will reset.
Oh my gosh, I'm taking a look at the ref sheet, by the way, because our referees are doing a great job of tracking things and making sure that everything is up to date, that everything has been done correctly, that that the match is correctly tracked. However, I opened up the ref page and this is what I saw. And I'm not complaining. It's just
Oh, yeah, that-
Jack Anubis has the horizontal key and a lot of hearts. And
I didn't see the horizontal key before.
yeah, he's holding the key. It's very important. The key is very, very important. By the way, the refs who are helping out with this match are Buster Curry, Nudalecta, Bagchop, Dragus, and Hazelshade12 is one of our backups. All of them are doing a great job. Jack Anubis is indeed apparently the mascot for the referees, and he also escorts the players who lose out of the tournament, which honestly, I think that's a good way to go, being escorted by Jack Anubis. Yeah.
Oh, hey, Farron figured out how to change weapons as well. Farron now is using the gun. Oh, never mind.
Okay.
So
how do
these
you
birds,
change weapons?
You just press select. It's that simple.
Okay. Hey, everybody, if you have a game that, or if you're playing a console that has 4 buttons, you should press all of them. And even after the beginning of the game, after a little while, try pressing all of them again, okay? If one button doesn't seem like it's getting used, try it after like 5 minutes to see if, or after 10 minutes, you know. You never know when some of these mysterious buttons might actually get used, especially if you weren't given the controls before. You should always try.
Did we have a game over already? This'll seems to have restarted.
Yeah, either game over or voluntary. Let's go ahead and restart and have a good push. You know, maybe, you know, my apple was wearing a little thin.
Maybe.
Okay,
Ooh.
Farron taking another death. We're going to have a reasonable number of deaths, I expect. Question.
My favorite is...
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Like where Thistledew died right there.
Yeah, I love the death hits. Like,
It's
they're
so evil.
Yeah. There's a reason this is being given out in Kuso.
Yeah, let me just say that this isn't the worst game that we've had, but already I can see why it's here. Like, the camera is a little bit odd. Yeah, you have to deal with the fact that, you know, this is being played, or, like, this was made to be played on a Game Boy, no backlight, you know, things are... The camera is not going to be the best. Like, it's a Game Boy game. Sorry, you do not get the best camera. That's just reality. And when you are not a Mario game or a game being made directly by Nintendo, you might be a game that has some flaws, and probably will be. Not only that, but like, especially in the era of Game Boy Color, a lot of games just got very neglected. You know, there's a lot of hot garbage on the Game Boy Color. Like, holy cow.
Okay, there we go. Farron has figured out to stop the vines. I don't know if they figured it out before or if he just got just now did, but considering the count, I think they just figured it out.
Yeah, I think Silver Moon has the best grasp of the game at the moment. Of course, there's still plenty of time, but Silver Moon, you know, only 5 herbs left to be collected. That's a pretty reasonable start. But
Yeah, they're doing really good.
how does the swinging work? I think everybody has been struggling with, like, swinging on the vine and actually jumping off of it, right?
Yeah, to actually just stop the vine, you just don't do anything. Don't touch the controller and you'll stop.
Do you want the vine to stop? What if you're trying to swing somewhere?
If you're trying to swing, you just swing it back and forth, left and right. It's pretty basic controls for it.
Okay, I have another question, because it looks like when you jump, you have a little bit of a speed boost. Is run also mapped to jump?
I don't think there is a run.
Okay, so you just go a little bit faster when you jump.
The Farron found where you're supposed to take the herbs to.
Ah, very nice.
Or not Farron, sorry, Silver Moon. I don't know why I said Farron.
Well, they're right next to each other. Fahrenheit's, Silver Moon, Thistledew Workshop, and Withheld are all playing. Farron, Silver Moon, and Withheld have all played in Kusogrand8 before, but I think Thistledew, this is, if I'm not mistaken, this might be their first Kusogrand8.
I think they were actually in another one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I can double check that.
Oh, actually, yeah, they go, never mind. I do know them. They go by a different name on Discord. Yep. All 4 of these players have played before. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. Look, I need to eat Zed's Thistledew Workshop, and then we can go back to... I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm not going to eat anybody's workshop today.
Hey, I mean, it all depends if it's good tasting. Hey, they gotta protect it or we're coming for it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but for real, like, even if we do joke about various people who are playing in here, like, occasionally somebody's gonna fall into death pit and I'm gonna laugh. That's not laughing at a player, it's just laughing at the situation that the player is in. All of them are here for our entertainment and taking time out of their Wednesday evening to entertain us, and I greatly appreciate it.
Ooh. Withheld has made it to 3, so they've taken first.
Also very nice. Wait, did
We're
I
only
euphemism?
12 minutes into it. What?
Did I do a euphemism? I'm sorry. Not really sorry. Oh, wait, Withheld, are you gonna run out of time? What happens?
They die and they get to respawn at the checkpoint.
Okay.
It's nice. And they get full time again, so 8 minutes to go through.
That's a pretty significant amount of time. Withheld is currently in the lead, by the way, having collected all but 3 herbs. That is a lead change, and I definitely appreciate that. So I do have to wonder, you know, this is only level 1. How many levels are there in this game?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I can only stand a couple levels of this.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
This was pretty far down my list, so...
I mean, that's fair.
I mean, I did get vetoed 4 times.
Yeah. Luckily, I do have a manual, and I have some lore if you would like.
Sure.
Sure. Though your parents
lore.
were Lord and Lady Greystoke, you were born in an African jungle and raised by a giant she-ape. Now grown strong and wise in the ways of the wild, you are a lord as well, Lord of the jungle. You have taken responsibility for the safety of the animals and forests in your realm. To protect them, you will fight hunters, put out fires, and explore ancient cities. You are Tarzan, mighty warrior, as at home in the jungle as his other men are in the city, master of your own world. Well, there we go. That doesn't. Why are we collecting herbs?
Each level has its own collectible.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you've got jungle skills like collect items. Oh, this is so stupid. Okay, you were gonna say something. Please say something else. This manual is sapping my brain.
Okay. So for level 1, it's collecting herbs. You got to give it to the guy that Silver Moon found earlier. He'll turn it into a medicine, and then you take it back to the monkey at the start of the entrance. And well, the monkey doesn't want to take his medicine, so you gotta fight him to give it to him.
Okay.
Or her, I guess, according to that.
The she-ape. Yes. Yeah, so we gotta collect the herbs, make a good potion, make a good beverage for our monkey mom, and then take it back to her. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, finally, we got someone actually using their other weapons.
Yeah.
Every other weapon in this game is much more powerful than your knives you start with. So the fact that none of the racers have been using it, like the gun can just one-shot enemies.
Okay. So wait,
Yeah.
why do people keep saying the back of the box, or the box says that the bosses are good and evil? Is that true?
I'm not sure, but I mean, it makes sense if Farron's running out of time.
Oh no! It turns out we're not bringing medicine to our mother. We're bringing it to the great ape, Tarzan's friend. He's very ill. To cure him, you must go to the witch doctor. He'll send you off to find the special ingredients needed to create a healing potion. Finding and gathering the ingredients will not be easy, and you must hurry. Honestly, 8 minutes to go down to the pharmacy and come back, that's not much time. Oh my gosh, and then the lines at the pharmacy, ugh. Seriously, every single time, and then they're like, we need to see your ID, and it's like, okay, why? Like, I know you're required to, but it's stupid. Okay.
Come on, withheld, you can find it. Also, there is only one continue in this game.
Of course. I mean, why not, you know?
Oh, hey, withheld's got their gun too.
Pew pew.
It's a really good gun. I mean, it kills things in one shot. Oh, I think the players are finally figuring out, wait, maybe using items is good.
Yeah. Honestly, at this point, everybody is starting to figure out this map. It's just, you know, where's the last herb? Where's the spices?
Yeah, that's the problem. Even I don't know where it is because, well, each one's in a set location and they are going in every direction.
Yeah. At first I thought you were going to say, and I don't care. I just don't care where the herb is. It's somewhere. They can find it.
But I think it's probably near the start of the game because that's where you go in the caves.
Oh.
And a lot of people just went straight right.
Yeah, I would agree. If this is one of those games where a key item is to the left of where you start, you don't pull that until at least halfway through the game, okay? That's the rule.
I mean, it seemed to have worked against our players. Oh no, the spike pit! Silver Moon!
No, not the pit! Continue!
Well, now we get to see if the herbs carry between continues.
Do
oh
not.
no!
Oh no. Silver Moon went and smooched the great ape, who was very
honestly,
sick.
If I was Silver Moon, I'd reset and get my continue back. It's the first level.
Absolutely, yeah. That would be the wise thing to do, yeah. However, you know, it's also the question, how long does it take to actually sit through the opening screens until you can get back into the game?
You can mash through pretty fast.
Okay, yeah, reset would be appropriate then. Draxy, thank you so much for resubscribing. I appreciate everybody who's here. And everybody who's not here, if you're watching on a VOD, I love that you are watching it. Thank you so much. I was gonna say I love you, but that sounds a little, I don't know. Do you tell random strangers that you love them?
I don't know. Can I get paid for it?
Well, I mean, we'll have. Do you take Venmo? Oh, well, everybody, this has been a good start. Tarzan, Game Boy. The thing is, like, no, I don't want to look up Disney's Tarzan. Lord of the Jungle. Turns out there are a few different games called Tarzan out there. I bet you didn't know that. And it was actually created by the company Eurocom Developments Limited, published by Game Tech. You can tell pretty easily by the music and the trills that you hear in the audio that the game, the music at least is inspired by Commodore 64-esque music. But that system had a very easy arpeggio system set up, and a lot of European developers were like, let's go ahead and, I already know how to make music with that style, and so I'm going to keep making music with that style for other systems. Yeah. And in fact, the composer for this game is Martin Walker. Let's see. I don't think I actually know Martin. Martin, what else did you work on? Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis, the action game. Okay, checks out. Double Dragon 3, the Rosetta Stone for Commodore 64 and Atari. Checks out. Oh yeah, Spin Dizzy Worlds. I love that game. Okay. Altered Beast for Commodore 64. Yeah, they're very experienced in C64 and Amiga audio. They're definitely, it makes sense why we have this style of music here. Yeah, if you know Pinball Dreams, that would be the same composer.
Can't say I've ever heard of that.
Well, okay, if you don't know it, too bad.
Is it good?
I mean, I think it's a pinball game. It can't be bad, right? There's no bad pinball games. That's silence.
I disagree with that.
Okay.
Mario Pinball. That's all I need to say. It's already been in Kuso.
Well, I've never played it.
You should give it a try.
Maybe. But yeah, the studio here that made this game made other games, or at least did, I think they did various ports for a lot of systems, Maybe they worked on James Bond Jr. for NES. Yep, that was them. Not James Pond, James Bond Jr., okay?
Oh no, Farron!
Not a fish. That is a game over. Farron just gonna wait. Honestly, that's completely fine.
If I was in Farron's shoes, I would test to see if the continues carried my herbs. If not, I'd just reset. As you can see, it's a super fast get in.
Yeah, that's something that I can see players like just assuming, okay, full game over on a level, it's a complete reset of all progress, but that's not always the case. It's worth checking to see what happens after game over. So I would say that at least in this case, that's not going to hurt Farron. It could be an issue for other games, though, and if Farron in future matches doesn't check, that could be a problem. Anyways, yeah, we'll get back to you in about 5 months to see if my prophecy comes true.
I'm honestly worried for This'll Do Workshop, because they got 3 minutes to find that last herb.
Where's the herb?
Honestly, I don't. I wish I knew. Oh wait! Oh, they are so lucky.
Who?
I've never picked up a life drop in this. I didn't even know they existed.
Wait, does the witch doctor hurt you if you don't have all the herbs?
Yes. I don't want no cheapskates here. Get out.
Oh my gosh, you can't do that. You can't just stab the person who's bringing you ingredients for the medicine. That means that you're gonna need to make more medicine.
I mean, it's a good business profit then. If you stab your customers enough, they'll have to come back and become your customer.
Yeah, that's a really good point. It's a good business cycle, stab a customer, gain a customer. You're the only doctor in town.
Oh, someone else picked up life earlier? That's like I guess with 4 players playing, you'll have to see one sooner or later.
Oh, yeah. By the way, I'm looking at this company, and one of the people who helped work on this, actually, yeah, I believe they were the producer for... Wait. Why am I seeing that they produced for a different Tarzan game? Am I confused? Did they help with both Disney's Tarzan and off-brand Tarzan?
Possibly. I mean, you got your foot in...
They did! They helped design this game and they produced Disney's Tarzan. I love that.
I've just noticed something about the sprite when climbing up it, and I don't want to say it.
Do you see his...
You see his butt crack.
I think that's his back. I could be...
I mean, there's a stripe right down it, so...
Yeah, I mean, we like butts in this channel. We're allowed to talk about butts. No, that definitely is his butt crap. No.
Butt crap.
Okay, so in my house, instead of butt crack, we always say butt crap. And it's just my life. That's what we call it. We say, hey, look at butt crap.
Oh no, we got a game over on Withheld who only needed one.
No, Withheld. That's fine. That is how life goes here.
Honestly,
yeah.
I wasn't expecting people to struggle with the first stage as much as they have. So I'm kind of happy since they vetoed all the other 4 games.
Are they complaining about the game? No, they haven't even typed in chat. Just so you know, chat, usually when the players feel like they have any sort of hope and that the game isn't too frustrating, they tend to focus on playing the game rather than going and talking in Discord. By the way, Thistledew Workshop also got a game over, also continued, and also is not going to reset. And
that is an advantage Withheld and Farron have.
Yeah, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and say that that's one of the little strategies that you should keep in mind, especially since you don't know how many continues there are. It looked, you know what, Escorian, it didn't show a number of continues. So it's very possible that these players are just assuming, okay, infinite continues, and that's a very, very dangerous assumption to make in any game.
Honestly, I wouldn't assume that in a Kusogrand8 game, especially considering how many vetoes came in. I'd be like, oh god, there's probably no continues at all.
Yeah, I do have to say that everybody has fallen into the spike pit, which is great. And per chat, Thistle was relatively close to the final herb and walked away from it, didn't collect it. That would have put Thistle in first, but it didn't happen. It's always a little heartbreaking, but with it being this early, it might not matter.
They still have half the match.
Yeah, there's still more than half the match. And the first half of the match, honestly, is the learning stage. The second half of the match is often, that's when you need to make the big push. So if Thistle realizes later on that was the herb, then great. He knows where it is. He can just go grab it, during this set of continues. If Thistle didn't notice it, though, then he could get lost trying to find the last one. I do enjoy the way that he's working through the through the cave, though. He's treating it like a maze, following one wall, or in this case, following the ground, going left whenever, just circling around, following the wall of the cave to make sure that he goes through every possible crevice in this sequence of tunnels here. It's not always going to be completely effective just based off of the way that, you have to go outside occasionally. That going outside always throws people off, but it's a decent strategy. Explore every corner of the cave right now. See, Thistle, if he wouldn't have backtracked, he would have missed that herb right there by the snake.
From what I'm seeing, Thistle is following it upwards as well. So once they reached the end of the cave, they started going up.
Yeah.
So I like the way they're handling this.
I do too. I think it's an effective searching strategy, you know.
Farron's looking good. 2 left. 1 left,
One
actually.
herb left. Can we have a lead here? Can you do it? Farron, where's the last herb?
Hey!
Yeah, that is an official lead by Farron. No herbs left to collect. You just got to go to the witch doctor. Do you know you need to go to the witch doctor? Well, maybe if you read the beginning of, the beginning cutscene. But I do know that players skipped past it. They could have potentially read it at the beginning,
I think
before the
read
match
it.
started. I know Silver Moon did read it, but there's a very big possibility that players did read it before the match. They are allowed to start the game up in order to test controls, and it's completely fine to read that beforehand. So
It does look like Farron's taking it to the voodoo or witch doctor.
good.
There it is. Oh.
Okay, Farron has the medicine, but only 30 seconds left. Can you get back? Whee!
They have 6 lives though, so even if they die, they can just go back to the friend.
Yeah. The great ape, your friend. Yes.
Oh.
At least the witch doctor, I don't think the witch doctor likes monkeys, but, you know,
Farron,
it's fine.
you're on the right track.
Blah. Disintegrated. That's what happens to Tarzan when he doesn't eat for too long.
I do appreciate the fact that this hasn't been a one person starts out in the lead and then just stays in the lead, though.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a lot of place changes due to people finding them in different... And I'm very happy about that.
Yeah, I think that's good. One frustrating thing for me, though, if I were playing in this match, is, if I did get a game over and had to collect all of them again, I feel like I would inevitably miss an herb that I had gotten the first time. Be like, where did I miss it? It's just so many to collect in a short amount of time. Now, Farron is climbing back up. I hope Farron's not going back to the witch doctor. You don't want to do that. You already said, you told the witch doctor,
there is no notification that you got the item from the witch doctor.
I mean, why would there be, you know?
It actually took me a bit myself to figure out, I need to take this back. I've already received it.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Oh no, you missed the mine.
By the way, the same guy who designed this, who produced Disney's Tarzan, was also a producer for Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo for DOS. Which I didn't know there was a DOS version, and now I'm a little bit terrified.
Okay, withheld is at 0 as well, going to the witch doctor.
Okay.
Oh no, trying to kill the witch doctor.
Everybody has tried to kill the witch doctor. I would try to kill him even if I knew that he was good. I would shoot my daggers. Whoop.
Okay. I wonder which one of them is gonna make it there first.
Yeah, they need to go back to where they started. They need to go to their monkey friend. And
it does look like she is headed there.
You're talking about withheld, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no!
Do you need to make all those swings, or can you go this way?
You do have to make the vibes to get back to the start.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah.
No.
And there's 4 of them in a row.
No. Well, for those who are wondering how tiebreakers work, at this point, you know, both Withheld and Fahrenheit have the same number of items, and they have collected the potion from the Witch Doctor. they might not know they have the potion from the witch doctor, but there is a sound that plays when you go by them. What matters is who managed to do it first. And because of that, even if Fahrenheit's, or even if Withheld gets closer to the Great Ape, if she doesn't get there, then that would mean that Fahrenheit's would take the victory. But of course, Thistledew Workshop also has 0 left to collect. I believe, I'm not 100% sure if Thistledew made it to the Witch Doctor.
I believe they're on their way now.
Cool. There's not a whole lot of time left, though. If Thistle can manage to get to the Witch Doctor and get the potion before running out of time and then die from running out of time, then that would be fine. Oh my gosh. What a scary...
There it is.
Okay.
They got the potion.
Tried to kill the Witch Doctor as well. No, you gotta go take the potion to your friend. You don't know you have a potion, but you gotta take it to the Great Ape.
I think Silvermoon was the only one to read, because although Farron might have read before, like you said, which that's fine.
Yep.
But always read everything that you get. Oh, Withheld's making the jump.
Whee!
Oh, I was wrong. There's only 3 of them. But they did make the jump, so all they have to do is make it to their gorilla friend.
Gorilla, 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 gorilla.
There we go! The fight begins!
Oh no! You have to fight your friend?
Oh yeah, you gotta throw the potions at your friend.
I love it. Withheld is definitely having a decent fight here. I have no idea how many potions it takes to help your friend.
I love the monkey animation.
Like while bouncing.
Yeah, they bounce out their butt.
I like the walking animation is actually really good. Oh my gosh, boing, boing, boing.
The trick is, I believe you can only, yeah, there you go. You can only hit the gorilla while its mouth is open.
And there we go. Withheld moves into a solid lead. Level 2 stolen gold. That crocodile is really considering stuff. Maybe that's a vacuum mouth sucking up gold. That's what it looked like.
Yes, the croc eats the gold.
Ah, yes, as crocs are wont to do. Well, everybody, level 2 per the manual says, a plane carrying gold stolen from the natives has crashed into the river. You must find the gold and return it to its rightful owners. But to regain it, you'll have to swim the river, fighting crocodiles, piranhas, jellyfish, and face many other dangers. You know, I actually kind of, like, here's the deal. A lot of games...
Farron.
Oh, go ahead.
I just realized Farron game overed.
Yeah.
Or restarted.
Nah,
Oh no.
It was a game over, and I think, only having one continue, that's a little bit rough. I'd say that, like, there were a lot of games in the 80s and 90s that had problematic depictions, but honestly, like, I would say that this game is actually doing a little bit better than usual, maybe, like, because you're actually getting their help in order to help the monkey, and you're not just killing everybody around. Sure, you killed a few of the others who are living here, but I don't know. Video games are of their time. And that's not to say that future levels might have more problematic stuff. Who knows? But honestly, I can appreciate the game so far for what it has. I think the snakes are kind of cute.
So I will say I did not mention the boss to the players. So because I couldn't remember if every boss had or every level had a boss. So in fairness, I would say they have to beat the boss before they progress from the potion part, because I feel like it's only fair in that case. That's for our refs and stuff.
So, wait, clarify that for me.
I did not mention to the players anything progression-wise about the boss. I didn't even mention there was a boss. So I think it's only fair that since Farron and Thistledew, for example, are on the same step, that Thistledew has to beat the boss.
Yeah, I would say that if you specified specific conditions, that makes sense. But again, you know, it's left up to our referees to make the final call there, because usually a boss is pretty, like, getting to the boss is pretty clear that you have completed a step, now fight the boss. Yeah, I could see arguments either way there. And that's why we have a lovely referee team to try to keep things as consistent as possible and to keep things as fair as possible for the players.
But I'm so sad that Farron ended up game overing after having all the items in the potion.
Oh, it happens to the best of us. Oh yeah, Withheld is collecting coins, but they kind of look like donuts.
They look like Mario coins to me.
I just want a donut. Like a good chocolate donut, okay? Give me a chocolate cake donut or a Devil Foods cake donut, yeah.
Give me a jelly or a Bavarian cream.
I used to love jelly donuts, but I feel like they're a little bit too sweet for me these days, you know?
I like raspberry because they're sour. But
oh, I do love sour. Okay.
I'm when it comes to sweets and stuff, I love fruits.
Fruits are good.
I'm so mad. Speaking of sweets, I'm mad that everywhere you go, when it comes to like ice cream, it's always like chocolate related stuff. There's never fruit related stuff. Like you get strawberry and that's really it.
Yeah, but I mean, there's sorbet. Those are
it's
good.
Not ice cream.
What happened to Withheld? Withheld walked through the crack. Very nice. I didn't know you could go through crack in wall. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, for me, ice cream, like, I'm just a chocolate fiend, okay? If it's sweet, it should be, like, chocolate, generally darker chocolate, a little bit more bitter in there. Come on, that's the stuff.
Okay, it does look like Farron's remembered where all the collectibles were, because they're already back to 0.
Very nice. Yeah, that honestly is a great job. Thistledew Workshop is having a hard time doing the vine swing here, and that's not a surprise. Literally everybody has struggled with it. The fact that you also have to wait on this vine in order for it to stop swinging, I think Thistledew is a little bit confused by it. No, you can wait. You don't have to jump off it. You can wait.
The trick to getting past the vines up top is just going to the very bottom and then leaping off once it's max swing.
Yep. That is a fairly common strategy when it comes to vine swinging. It's like I'm an expert on vine swinging here. Now I'm thinking like Jungle Hunt for Atari. Oftentimes if you were close to the top of a vine and you tried to do swinging, it was really, really difficult to actually make it to the next vine. If you were down at the bottom of a vine and you were doing the swinging, though, you often could end up making the jump. So, you know, based on my Atari days, get low on the vine if you want to make a far jump.
Withheld's doing really good on this second stage. They're already down to 3.
Withheld is really good at racing. Like, she's, I don't know if she's won Mystery Tournament before or come pretty close to the end, but, like, yeah, Withheld is absolutely one of the people I would expect in this match to do very, very well.
I, I can't help but laugh at the butt bounce the gorilla
The
does.
butt bounce is so good. Chat also is noting something that Farron did. Farron did not get a checkpoint in the level. And that meant that he did not have to deal with the vine swings to get back to the boss. All you have to do is die and then use your death warp to get back to the boss. Bam! Through, on to level 2. Fahrenheit's in a solid second place, and Thistledew fighting the boss right now as well. Oh, come on, feed the medicine. I mean, it's a very... Apparently, the monkey is so sick, doesn't even want to take the medicine. Like, no, I'm gonna vomit on you.
It is made by humans, and the gorillas in that show or movie see humans as bad. Except for Tarzan, of course, because, well, they raised him.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's true, but also, like, I do like that a lot of the story, at least in more modern representations, is basically, hey, there's this jungle, hey, everything's kind of okay, except all these white men showed up. And it's like, hey, ain't that the truth? Yeah, hey, welcome to my ancestors who came over to Utah and wiped out multiple native populations. Thank you so much. You're absolutely terrible human beings, or you were, but you're dead now, and so I'm grateful for that.
It's so close right now between Thistledew and Farron. I'm like super focused because whoever gets the first coin is gonna take second place. And it's like, oh, I'm at the edge of my seat right now.
Yeah. Nope, not that coin. More different coin. Points. That was just one that said C. You need the unmarked coins, okay? Yeah. What do you think? People in the jungle knew what, like, had the letter C? No, they used squares. The square means coin.
Currency. Oh man, withheld, you only need one more. And I feel so bad for Silver Moon because they game over. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that is very rough. Silver Moon had a fantastic start and was actually in first for a decent amount of time. Unfortunately, she has fallen to last. For me, though, it really doesn't matter if somebody comes in first or last, you know? I want to cheer for the underdog. I want them to be able to have a bit of a comeback. But even if you come in last, like, I appreciate that you were able to come and try out a game that maybe didn't work for you, and that's okay. As it turns out, bad games are often bad.
Oh, withheld. You just gotta find where to go. Also, you can tell that both Farron and Thistledew did not read the level guide. The guide specifically says the coins are in the river.
Not the river.
Which, by the way, Farron has found one. So Farron has put themselves in the lead. Well, second place lead.
Oh no!
Oh,
Thistledew found an alligator. Okay.
That is the boss.
Okay, so
you gotta jump on the, or I believe you gotta jump on the head, or no? This looks like you just shoot him.
Yep. And shoot the alligator. Oh, that's actually a pretty good boss mechanic. Shoot the alligator when it fires its mouth out at you, understandably, and then jump on its belly, and the coin comes out. Okay.
Don't know how many times you have to do that, and it does look like the gun is doing more damage.
Okay. I mean, good.
So, that is very helpful. Oh, and there it is.
Clayton.
Wait, no.
Clayton. Oh no! Withheld! Unfortunately, jumping on the boss just a couple frames too late, taking damage and dying. She will have to do the fight again. I still don't think Fahrenheit's and Thistledew Workshop will be able to come back, considering Withheld's back at the boss already.
Yeah, I don't think they're within 10 minutes they'll be able to catch up. However, there is still 10 minutes for those two to fight out for second place.
Oh yeah, for sure. Silver Moon, like we saw based off of how Theron has been playing, you can technically beat the first level super quickly. Like,
yeah.
That was very impressive seeing how Theron managed to get back through it as quickly as he did. Silver Moon could do that, but like the strategies that Theron used in order to get back, I don't think most players would even think of like skipping checkpoints in order to death warp to the boss. Like that's absolutely top tier blind race mentality there. And like that makes me think Theron is somebody that you should be watching later on in the tournament. You know, he's got good strats.
I do agree there. It was definitely the right decision. The checkpoint down on the bottom when I got this game in Kusogrand8 and I did learn that the bottom checkpoint was a trap. And I'm actually surprised that someone learned that.
You got this in a gauntlet?
Yeah, it was Kuso 6? No. 5, I think.
Really?
No, maybe 6. I don't know.
That's cool. I have no memory of this.
It was a very simple gauntlet challenge. You just had to collect 10 of the herbs and it was over.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Which, as you can tell by how spread out the flowers or herbs were, it's not very easy, and it's pretty much a trap. If you're not being given all of them, you need to realize, wait a minute, there's something wrong with this.
Oh, yeah. I would say that I'm enjoying the game. It's fine. Like, the music's not great, but I'm not offended.
I'm kind of curious if the... Oh, wait, no. Obviously, the music is the same for stage 2, because we're hearing it.
Yep. Not the best.
Down to 1 life for Withheld.
Now, we actually do have a list. For those who are curious, we do have a list of all of the past games that have been on Kusogrand8. Let me go ahead and open this up. And there are a lot of games here, okay? It breaks everything down. Holy crap, how long is this? It's 1,986 lines long. What the crap?
We have a lot of games here. I mean, it just shows how many bad games there are.
I mean, there are a couple repeats, but still, like... Okay, Tarzan. Lord of the Jungle. It was given out in the gauntlet in Losers 4. Yep. And the state goal was collect 10 flowers. They didn't call them herbs, but that's fine. They look like flowers. Well, we'll go ahead and let people know that they should have called them herbs. The end.
I remember how the commentary went for that race, because I've watched it a couple times, because it's just funny how you two were.
Yeah.
But
yeah, just so you know, that does have duplicates. I do not know if we have a list that takes out duplicates. There are just so many games out there.
So I don't think Withheld has figured out the trick to this boss fight. And it was described in the description of the level, but you'll see that the alligator turns into a pile of gold. After you jump on it so many times. Oh no, Withheld, no!
Withheld! That is a game over. Opening the chance. If Fahrenheit can manage to collect the last 2 coins and kill the boss, then Fahrenheit's will move into first place, passing withheld. That's still a pretty high bar to do, but we've got 5 minutes and Fahrenheit's has 5 lives.
And only 1 coin left. And you don't have to go get a medicine or anything for this one. You just find the crocodile and fight it.
Yeah.
So the trick actually with the fight, there it is, the last one. The trick is it'll turn into a pile of gold. You need to pick it up. Otherwise, it turns back into a crocodile.
Wait, do you have limited air while you're swimming?
I don't think so.
Okay, Fahrenheit's taking some damage, trying to kill. Yeah, Farron doesn't know about jumping on the gator when it's down. Ah, there we go.
It did say it in the description of the level, so they might have read that far.
Yeah, the most dangerous part is that if you do not quickly jump on the alligator, you're probably going to take damage.
Yep, and that's the problem Withheld was having.
Although it doesn't seem like it's very much damage if it even isn't. Nope, there we go. Fahrenheit's is dead.
Yeah, the game's very generous with your life.
Per chat, apparently it is. Okay, apparently air is limited while you're swimming, so yes, you do need to take that into account and go to the air pockets occasionally. Okay. Then, well, that makes sense why there are air pockets around.
I'm watching Thistle try and fight the crocodile, but they don't realize you need all the gold before that. I don't know if you're supposed to collect the gold it spits out, or if you're just supposed to damage it. But I do know it turns into gold after so many, and that's the one you're supposed to collect.
Yeah, maybe. Well, we're right towards the end of the match. I am just doing a little working to make sure that I've got everything sorted for the future, because we've got 2 more matches after this. You know, we've got a lot. By the way, the matches from this last weekend, they have been uploaded to YouTube, but I need to do a little bit of work to make sure they're ready. They'll probably be available tonight. Yeah.
Okay. Farron, can you get this kill here? If you do, you take first. If not, you got second. Still pretty good.
I do love, like, one shot to his gut. He down.
It does take 3, I believe. But, Farron should... It does look like you need to pick the coins up due to how many hits Farron's dealt to it.
Oh, Farron! We've got 2 minutes. Farron could still do this, okay?
There's, yeah, still plenty of time.
Oh my gosh. This is so stressful.
The checkpoint's literally right there next to the Krog. Oh no, you're right. It is just 1. I guess there's invincibility frames. It's so stressful just watching this.
Yeah, Farron, can you do this? Come on, don't let him throw his mouth at you again. He's a bad alligator. Bleh. Die, alligator. Stop eating the gold. It's not your gold to eat, okay? You can eat your own gold. Probably shouldn't. Not healthy.
Maybe it's a special crocodile.
Special crocodile. Oh, okay.
It only eats gold.
Ah, yes, the crocodile that only eats gold. Yeah,
It's
I want
got
that in
expensive
my
taste.
swamp. Oh my gosh. No, ooh, Farron, unfortunately, like, here's the deal. Even while the crocodile is down on the ground, it can hurt you.
Yeah.
If you run into it without being in the air or, like, being able to jump on it. Like,
Ooh, 30 seconds.
Ooh, not much time left. Not much. Farron, can you do it?
You got this. Come on, I believe.
So many. You can do it. Oh my gosh. Okay, 20 seconds left. Farron, you have dealt so many hits to this freaking crocodile.
The problem is I don't think Farron's picking up a lot of the coins. And I believe you have to pick up the coins to get it to its final.
Okay, here we go. And that is time.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Everybody, take a breath of fresh air. That is time. Throw your hands up in the air. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I have no idea. This was an extremely close one. And yeah, our referees will definitely nail out who took the victory here. The big thing, the refs are checking and discussing just to make sure that they do things fairly. I think that it would be fair for us to bring both Farron and Withheld into chat and say that, like, the refs are conferring right now to make a decision exactly how things are going to proceed. Yeah, Escorian, how do you feel the players did?
They did really good, but it was so stressful to watch even. So I will go ahead and Withheld is down there.
Say what
and
now?
There's Farron. They're both in.
Oh.
I don't think I can direct them.
Perfect. Well, I can.
Oh.
Aha! Hello there, Fahrenheit, and hello, Withheld.
Hello.
Great job.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Oh my gosh, you both managed to get to stage 2. You collected all the coins. You got to the alligator, but neither of you killed the alligator. So that, like, we're just making sure that our referees give a look into this to make sure that they do give the placements as appropriate. Let's just say, like, this was really, really close between you two. I love this.
I'm not gonna lie, that alligator was completely scuffed at the balls.
What the heck is up with that attack, though?
Launches his mouth? Like,
Launches his mouth at you. What?
well,
It's
I
like
mean,
those cute-
his super ability is that he eats gold. Like,
I guess.
it's gotta be
Yeah.
mouth related, you know?
Yeah, it's like I saw like the diamond treasure like appear inside the balls, like, and I figured at like some point after you've collected enough coins or whatnot, you have to like jump on the alligator again to collect the treasure that was like deep
Yeah.
within the alligator.
Yeah,
But it's
and
like
eventually I figured out that if you jump on the thing while it's too far close to the center of the screen, it's gonna go off screen. You're not gonna be able to collect it.
Oh, yeah.
So, what did you think of the game? Did you enjoy it? Did you regret vetoing 4 times?
I highly enjoyed that game.
I
love
mean, the
that
thing
game.
I regret is the vine swinging mechanic.
Well, I mean, you can't really do anything about that. Too bad.
Not really, no.
yeah.
I think I spent way too long trying to do that instead of just doing what I did at the end, which was maximum cheese on that first level.
Yeah, Withheld, just so you know, the way that Farron did it was after getting a game over, he went and collected every herb and then died without getting a checkpoint. Or, well, after taking the herbs to the witch doctor and getting the potion,
I
died,
just
and
died
then
and-
warped back to the boss.
Yes,
Okay.
basically.
Yeah, that was a very good strat to deal with that. And honestly, like, all of us were like, wow, Theron, that was a giga brain move. Like, that's a move that I don't expect most people to pull in a blind race. And it proved to be extremely successful. That's what led you to, like, actually catch up to Withheld and get to the boss. Withheld did make it to the boss before you, considerably before you, but like it still is really close for you too.
Yeah. It's very close. I like the fact that I got close at least.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was you both made it to the same place, and I believe it's going to be withheld taking it, according to the refs.
Okay.
But
I love it when it
and-
has to come down to decision like that. Like,
Yeah.
based off of the tiebreaker that was specified, specifically whoever made it there first. If we had gone by specifically how much damage was dealt to the boss, well, it's honestly really hard to know because we don't know exactly, like, do different weapons deal different amounts of damage? Do you have to collect the
Yeah.
coins in order to hurt it? Or, like, it's like, just
Tough to know.
based off of the knowable information, withheld takes the victory here.
Congratulations, withheld.
But yeah,
Very well thought.
yeah. The big difference is withheld. You saw the croc turn into a gold pile, and the only thing you had to do, which isn't obvious, and you have to do it really quickly, is you have to grab the gold pile it turns into.
No, I
Oh.
figured it would be.
Ooh.
I figured it was like that, but I just you can't like jump on it and expect the coin, but he suddenly turns into like the gold pile. So you have to like readjust yourself and like rush into the gold pile, and you just can't do that like fast enough without knowing when that gold pile is going to happen.
Yep.
Yeah, and that is a pretty big issue that I think both of you got to deal with quite a bit. I love it. Oh, well,
Yeah.
with that said, I have to ask both of you, since I have both of you here, withheld. What are you doing stream-wise these days? Anything exciting?
Oh no. I'm not particularly doing anything stream-wise. I've just been kind of like taking a break for the most part.
Okay. I mean,
Just kind of
breaks
been
are
enjoying
helpful.
life.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, enjoying life is important. Are you playing anything offline that you've been enjoying?
I've just been playing like a good deal of board games and whatnot.
Ooh, what board games?
Ooh,
I demand.
Oh my god.
I demand an
I
answer.
just play a whole bunch. Like I just go to like a meetup like once or twice a week, and we just go and play like all sorts of like wacky board games.
Okay.
It's always been a good time.
Well, good, good. I really appreciate that. You know, I've been practicing a board game speedrun lately, and that's been a lot of
Board
fun.
game
Ooh,
speedrun.
which one?
Yeah,
Ooh.
Escape.
Oh,
Escape.
nice.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and you know, I hope that we're able to put something really solid together for that. What about you, Farron? Are you doing anything stream-wise these days?
Yeah. Coming up in, well, of course, stick around here, watch more garbage, but afterward, you can come on by my stream page where I'm going to be hanging out with folks like Polk and Time Stalker and all them. Tonight's our BizHawk Cafe night.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
We can go drink a little BizHawk. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't drink too much of it though. Might get.
No, don't drink too much garbage. I hear it might give you excess amounts of salt.
Oh yeah. Well, thank you both so much. This was a lot of fun. And where is the BizHawk Cafe?
You can find it at several different pages. You can just come on by mine. I've got a link for everyone's.
Perfect. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
You are always welcome to share that with the community. And since you're here, feel free to share that in Twitch chat if you would like.
Oh, absolutely.
I really appreciate it. Thank you both so much. And thank you to our other players, Silver Moon, as well as Thistledew Workshop. I remember that because I want to eat your workshop. It just sounds tasty. Yeah. Thank you both.
Nom.
Nom, 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 nom. All right, I'll see you both later. And Ascorian, thank you so much for all of the help with commentary today.
Thank you for letting me give this out.
Heck yeah! Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Peace.
Well, everybody stay tuned because in a couple minutes we will be giving the second game out. I need to stand up for a second, so go ahead, get a drink, and we'll be back in a couple minutes.